So let's talk January 6th. You know, the insurrection. There's the first lie. 1 million conservatives that own guns showed up in D.C. and didn't bring any guns. Apparently, they don't really know what an insurrection is, but I digress. Now, just so you know, I was there. So what I'm saying to you is not from what I've seen on TV or the internet. I attended the rally. But let's stop and think about the chain of events that day and who they really benefited. I saw Trump give his talk out in the field there, and I was there when he said, "Now march peacefully down to the Capitol and let your voices be peacefully heard." He said peacefully. I heard him say it. And we marched right down Constitution Boulevard, right to the Capitol. There was very little police presence because they decided to turn down the National Guard that Trump recommended. And the ones that were there weren't trying to stop anything. They were opening gates and letting people through. And then at 1 p.m., the certification of the votes began. First state up, Arizona. What happened? Ted Cruz objected to it, and they had to go into deliberation. And almost immediately after that happened, the insurrection exploded, and everybody came into the Capitol. What perfect timing! And during all that time, there was a murder that happened in the Capitol building. You remember Ashley Babbitt. She was stone cold murdered. The certification of the election was suspended and put on hold. A few hours later, all of the quote-unquote insurrectionists, which, by the way, nobody has been charged with insurrection, left on their own free will. Somehow, within a few hours, the Capitol Police completely processed the murder scene, cleaned it all up, and everything was done there. Interesting. And then while we slept that night, Congress certified all the votes. We woke up the next morning to Joe Biden being officially the president, without any more objections or contest to the vote. So who really benefited from January 6th? It was all staged and planned because they knew the votes were going to be contested. So the powers that be put the people in place to lead the charge of this quote-unquote insurrection, to cause all this chaos, to stop all the objections, and push the votes through. The election was stolen, and this is how they finalized it.